Today we will learn about tenses and their different types. What is a tense? The tense of a verb tells us the time of an action by changing its form. An action can take place in the present, past, or future. So, children, you all remember tenses you have done in your previous classes also, and you have learnt about the present tense, past tense, future tense, isn't it? What is present tense? An action which you do regularly, or which is a habit. What is the past tense? An action which you have already done, जो काम हम कर चुके हैं. And what is future tense? An action which we will do, जो हम करने वाले हैं. Let us see these examples. Ria goes to school. It is a habit of hers. It is an action which she does regularly. So it is in the present tense. Next one, Ria went to school yesterday. This action is already been done. जो काम वो कर चुकी है. So it is the past tense. And Ria will go to school tomorrow. So here she will go. So the action she will do. That is why it is future tense. Now let us learn about the different types of tenses. As you already know, there are three main types of tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. But these are further classified into simple tense, continuous tense, and perfect tense. मतलब हर एक जो टेंस है आपका प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस और फ्यूचर टेंस, ये सबके 3 more parts हैं: simple tenses, continuous tenses, and perfect tenses. So now we have the following types of tenses. Let us just read them. We have simple present tense, we have simple past tense, and simple future tense. Continuous tenses also 3 types: present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. Next is the perfect tenses. Again, we have present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. So, how many tenses now we have got? We have got 9 tenses. There are many more tenses, but right now we will only be learning about these 9 tenses. So now, let us read and understand about each one of them in detail. Let us now understand the rules of simple tenses. The first tense that we will learn about is simple present tense. And the rule for it is that the verb is always in the first form. We always use first form of the verb. Let us read some examples. He eats fruits. I eat fruits. They eat fruits. Students, you have noticed that the verb we have used somewhere as eat and somewhere we are using eats. Now what is the difference here? जब हम singular subject use करते हैं, जैसे he, she, it, then we use s with the verb. We use eats. But when we use plurals like they, we, then we use only eat. And with I also we use only eat. The second tense, that is simple past tense. Now we will see the rule for this tense. Here we always use the second form of the verb. Always we will use which form? Second form of the verb. Let us see the examples. He ate fruits. I ate fruits. They ate fruits. Here you will notice that with all types of subjects, whether it is singular or whether it is plural, we always use second form of the verb only. No s is there. Now coming to the third type of tense, that is simple future tense. Let us see the rule. What is the rule? We always use will plus first form of the verb. Okay, what is the rule? We always use will, or you can also use shall. Will or shall plus the first form of the verb. So let us read the examples here. He will eat fruits. See, you have added will and you have used the first form, that is eat. I will eat fruits. They will eat fruits. Every time, even with singular or with plural, we always use will plus first form of the verb. Let us now learn about continuous tenses. Students, always remember that in the continuous tense, the verb is always in the ing form. For example, eating, reading, talking, walking. So it is very easy to identify a continuous tense. The verb is always in the ing form. Let us now see the rule for present continuous tense. In the present continuous tense, we always use a helping verb. We can use is, am or are. Any of these three. इन तीनों में से हम कोई सा भी एक helping verb हमेशा ज़रूर use करते हैं. And with this, we use the ing form of the verb. For example, let us see the example that we have taken of the verb eat. He is eating fruits. I am eating fruits. They are eating fruits. Remember children that with singular subject, with he, she, it, we always use is. With I, we always use am. And with the plural subject like they, we always use are. So remember here in present continuous tense, we use helping verb plus ing form of verb. Now coming to the next tense, that is past continuous tense. Now past continuous tense, again it requires one helping verb plus ing form of the verb. लेकिन यहाँ पे helping verb हम कौन सा use करेंगे? We will either use was or were. Was or were. So let us see the examples here. He was eating fruits. Singular subject के साथ was. And with I, we use I was eating fruits. And plural subject के साथ were. They were eating fruits. Now the next tense, that is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense, always you remember that we will use will be plus ing form of the verb. Always remember we will use will be plus ing form of the verb. Let us see the examples. He will be eating fruits. I will be eating fruits. They will be eating fruits. Now here, whether it is singular or plural subject, it will always have will be plus ing form of the verb. Now let us learn about the perfect tenses. For perfect tenses, one important rule is that the verb is always in the third form. For present perfect, for past perfect as well as for future perfect. तीनों में ही हम verb हमेशा third form में use करते हैं. Let us see the rule for present perfect tense now. In the present perfect tense, we use the helping verb. We do not use the verb alone. हमेशा एक helping verb use करेंगे यहाँ भी. लेकिन कौन सा helping verb? We will use either has or have. Has or have plus third form of the verb. So let us see the examples now. We have he has eaten fruits. I have eaten fruits. They have eaten fruits. So what have you noticed here? With singular subject like he, she, it, we use has. ठीक है, कौन सा हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज किया हमने? हैज. लेकिन जब हमने I यूज किया, दो I is also singular, we treated it as a special case and we use have with I. With plural subjects like they and we always used have. So आपने देखा singular के साथ हमने has यूज किया और plural के साथ have यूज किया. And उसके साथ हमने कौन सा verb यूज किया है? Which form of the verb? Third form of the verb. Now let us see past perfect tense. The rule for past perfect tense is that we always use the helping verb had. only had, simple, one helping verb only, had plus third form of the verb. So let us see the examples now. He had eaten fruits, I had eaten fruits, and they had eaten fruits. Whether the subject is singular or plural, always we will use the helping verb had. I hope this is clear now. Now let us come to the last type of tense, that is our future perfect tense. What is the rule for this now? You have will have. कौन सा helping verb use करेंगे? Will have. Always children आपने notice किया होगा सभी जो भी future tenses है हमारे simple future हो गया या future continuous हो गया या future perfect हो गया आपने हमेशा will use किया है. You can also use shall instead of will. So, will have plus again third form of the verb. So, let us see the examples. He will have eaten fruits. I will have eaten fruits. They will have eaten fruits. See, you can use singular or plural. With all you have to use will have plus third form of the verb. I think now perfect tenses are also clear to you all. So children, I hope you all have understood the different types of tenses, the rules of all these tenses and how to use them. Let us recapture what we have learned today. This is your tense chart. It is showing you all the different 9 tenses that we have learned today. So let's quickly read through the rules. First one, for the simple present tense, the rule is first form of the verb. And how do we use it? Go or goes. Simple past tense, what is the rule? Second form of verb. So go becomes went. In simple future tense, we use will plus first form of the verb. So go becomes will go. Now let us see the continuous tense. In present continuous, the rule is use the helping verb is, am, are plus ing form of the verb. So we can use is going, am going, are going. It depends on the subject. In past continuous tense, the helping verbs are was, were plus ing form of the verb. So how will we use the verb? It will become was going or were going. In future continuous tense, we will use will have plus ing form of the verb. So what will it become? Will be going. Now let us see the perfect tense. In present perfect tense, the helping verbs are has or have plus third form of the verb. So it is has gone or have gone. In the past perfect tense, we will use had plus third form of the verb. So it becomes had gone. In the future perfect tense, we will use will have plus third form of the verb. So our verb will be will have gone. So it is a little bit confusing, but you just revise it again and you will understand it. Please note down this table in your copy neatly or paste it near your study table so that you can revise it regularly and learn all the rules. Let us now practice what we have learned today. Here are a few sentences given to you. Read them properly and identify the tense of the sentences. Always children, when you are given such type of an exercise, first you try to find out the verb along with the helping verb, and then it will be easy for you to identify the tense. First one, she is teaching her students. Now the verb here is teaching. So what is the tense? The helping verb is and the verb is in ing form. So it is continuous tense. And which continuous? Because is used, we will make it as present continuous tense. Let us read the second sentence now. So he eats with his left hand. Which is the verb here? Eats. Is it coming with any helping verb? No. And eats is which form of the verb? It is the first form of the verb. So which tense? Simple present tense. Next sentence, we have done our work. Now you can notice here the verb is have done. We have a helping verb plus the main verb. Our verb is in the third form, done. Done is the third form of a verb. And which helping verb is used? Have. So what is the tense? What is the tense? It is present perfect tense. Next sentence, number 4. He slept peacefully. Which is the verb here? Slept. It is written alone. No helping verb is there. And it is the second form of the verb. So what type of tense it is? It is simple past tense. Last sentence. They will have learnt their lessons. What is the verb here? Will have learnt. Now you notice here we have the helping verb as will have, and we have the verb in the third form. So what is the tense? It is future perfect tense. Is it clear, all of you? I hope you all have understood it. Please watch this video again for understanding it better. That's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.